First thing, if you just say your name and spell it for me, slowly. Go ahead.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. I am Meti Kansar. That's the Thai pronunciation. The spelling Metee Kansa. Meti Kansar.
And what are you a graduate student, correct?
Yeah, I'm a graduate student. I'm doing my PhD in applied linguistics.
Go ahead, Missy.
Okay. Well, why is it that you came to Ball State rather than another American university?
Because I came here on scholarship, and the program that they wanted me to study is applied linguistics. So when I knew that, I just checked from catalog, the books about schools in the States, and from a book called Peterson, only 5 universities that offer a PhD in applied linguistics, and Ball State is one of them. So I sent a letter to apply, and I got approved, and somehow I just got the feeling that so this place liked me, or I like it, even though I had no idea what where Ball State was. And but after that, I talked with some friends, and I met some teachers who had friends graduated from Ball State, and I got some idea.
Okay.
But I almost came here without very limited information about Ball State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what were some of your surprises when you came?
You want in details, or just it's
Either one.
either one. Because I always dream of coming to America, and I want to see many things. I like to meet people, and that's why I'm interested in English. But I had some pictures about America before I came here. So I thought about mountains, lakes, sea. So when I came here by myself, I didn't tell anybody at Ball State. So I thought that I would be able to manage it. But when I arrived at the airport, no buses to Muncie. I had no idea. And I just looked at the brochure that I got from iHouse. There, it's something like there used to be a bus company, but in fact, no more. And I asked people there, nobody knew about it. So what to do? and then, fortunately, I met a Thai student there, but she came to pick a friend, and then, but she couldn't, give me a ride here because she was going to the other direction. Okay, to make it short, she said that I could just hire a taxi, and I did.
Okay.
So my big surprise, the first thing is that public transportation, something like that. And when I got on a taxi, it just like coming to a lost world or something. Everything in a cornfields and soybean and no mountains at all. That's the big surprise. And also I noticed many houses, but not many people around. So that's different from in Asia because people stay out more. Yeah.
Why is that?
I think because of the weather too. And then,
Okay, it's cool.
and here later on I think I understand. For example, when it's cool, it's better to stay in bed or in warm house than going out, right? But in Thailand, we are from it's an agricultural country, so people work outside in the farm or thing like that. And the sun just rises at 6 and sets at 6, so it's normal for us just to go out and work outside all day. Yeah.
What were some of your impressions of the Ball State campus when you got to look around and get a feel for the place?
I think I like it when I first saw it because I like something somewhere that it's not too big, not too small. Ball State is just the right campus in terms of size, and also even the quality. I think when I study the programs that they offer, and some of the professors, some names appear in some articles, something like that. So, and the campus is nice because not too many distraction. It's a place for studying, for education, and the setting and everything I think is quite well organized. The trees, and
That's great.
it's more like home than I expected. What I
that's
mean,
great.
like, yeah, it's like, you know, not many mountains, not many differences, except, you know, physical appearance. I mean, the people you met, that's it. But in general, it's like home.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
great that you've kind of found a home away from home then.
Yeah. The weather is different, completely different though.
Yes, it's probably a little colder here.
Much colder,
Much
yeah.
colder.
Because it said in Thailand, some people said it's for fun. Like we had 3 seasons in Thailand: hot, hotter, and hottest. That foreigner said, tourist said. Yeah.
So, was this your first experience with snow and so forth? Then?
No, because 10 years ago I went to Australia. That's my first time abroad.
Oh,
I got scholarship to go, and I was in Australia for 1 year.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Well, what advantages do you, and you've touched on some of them, but what advantages do you think Ball State has for a student coming from Thailand?
From my point of view and my experience, I would say that it would be a good start to be here instead of going to a very big universities where I think the professors there might not have as much time as the professors at Ball State, can help you. And I could say, especially from my experience at English department, the professors here are much more friendly and understanding than I expected. Because before I came here, I knew that, what I mean by knew, I heard that you had to be very independent and help yourself. You couldn't expect professors to give you much advice. But here, the professors are always willing to give you some advice. It's not as much as, in Thailand, the style, in Asian style, that, you expect teachers to like take care of you all the time, something like that. So I think here it's good for Thai students to come here, that it wouldn't be completely changed, that you need to be completely independent. You have the professors there, the teachers there. You can go to them and they are still friendly enough to try to understand you. I think that's one of the advantages.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm just writing here.
Yeah, and also, I think that the location of campus can be a good thing for education if you really want to come here for education. Because sure, this is a new place for you. You might want to see more, but because of the public transportation and the location here, somehow you have to focus on education. You see what I mean?
Okay.
But you can go.
If you were in the
Yeah.
middle of a big city, there might be too many distractions.
Yeah,
too
yeah,
many things.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Have you had a chance to travel while you're here to some of the bigger cities like Indianapolis or Chicago?
Very few times, because I had 2 good friends. I went to Northern California and Arizona, and just like what I just came back from, some friends took me to parks, things like that, free. So I don't like big cities very much. I'm more, nature person. Like I love to go to parks. I love the country, and I haven't been to New York yet.
Okay. That's not
Right.
really the United States.
But many people
Unique.
said that, I asked them, okay, I didn't have much time, I didn't have much money to see every place here. Where would you recommend? And they said, you should see New York. But I don't know why. So I wish I can go.
Well, maybe you can before you leave. Do you have anything you would like
I'd
to
like him to say some of the things he said earlier about what student might be good for other students from Thailand, but I'd like for you to say that in your own language.
Oh,
We can't understand what you're
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
We're trusted
So
to
just
say
focus on the good part. Mhm.
This would help parents. too.
Does it have to be exactly the same as in
No.
English?
No.
Okay,
I
okay,
mean,
just in
we
general.
won't know the difference.
Mhm. Should I? Sorry, we
Do you want me to
forgot.
ask
Should
the
I mean
question
just speak it out as if I talk to
Just
student
like,
or?
Yeah,
just like you're
just-
talking to me?
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretend she understands you.
Yes.
I mean as if I'm talking to a Thai, like
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. Oh, give me 1 minute before. Sometimes I mix up Thai and English.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I can say. ผมคิดว่าที่บอนสเตทมหาวิทยาลัยบอนสเตทนั้นเหมาะสำหรับนักเรียนไทย เพราะว่ารวมทั้งชาวเอเชียอื่นๆด้วย เพราะว่าที่นี่อาจารย์เป็นกันเองแล้วก็พยายามที่จะเข้าใจ ผิดกับในมหาวิทยาลัยใหญ่ๆซึ่งเท่าที่ทราบเท่าที่ได้ยินมานั้นอาจารย์มักจะไม่ค่อยมีเวลาให้นักศึกษา แต่ที่นี่อาจารย์มีเวลาให้นักศึกษามาก พอสมควรแล้วก็มีพยายามเข้าใจแล้วก็ช่วยเราแนะนำเรานอกจากนั้นสถานที่บอนเซตตั้งมันอยู่ในเป็นเมืองไม่เล็กไม่ใหญ่ แล้วก็ไม่มีไอสถานที่ท่องเที่ยวที่จะดึงดูดให้เราจะต้องไปเที่ยวหรือว่าหลบจากการเรียนมากนักคิดว่าทำให้เราสามารถสนใจเฉพาะการเรียนแล้วก็เอาใจใส่การเรียนหมายถึงโฟกัสที่การเรียนแล้วโอกาสที่จะสำเร็จการศึกษาตามกำหนดเวลาก็มีมากกว่าเพราะไม่มีสิ่งที่จะดึงดูดใจมากมายนักขณะเดียวกันถ้าเราต้องการจะไปเที่ยวที่อื่นระบบการคมนาคมหรือถนนหนทางก็คิดว่าสะดวกพอสมควรครับแค่นี้ครับ
Great.
I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. I need to change some things because I think something wrong with my camera. Like
Yes, you're doing very well. I don't have any problem understanding you. How long have you studied English?
this embarrassing thing is like 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I think 14, but no speaking.
Okay.
So no listening.
Okay, would you say your name and spell it for me, please?
My name?
Yes.
ทัศน์ภาชื่นไทยประสิทธิพร TATPACHUEN and last name is THAIPRASITHIPORN.
And everyone calls you Pon.
Yes.
Much easier.
Yes, for us.
And what year are you in school?
I'm sorry.
What year in school?
I'm in graduate school.
Graduate school?
The
And
first
you're-
year.
And you're studying?
In journalism, I'm working as a photojournalism too.
Very good. Thank you. Now you can talk to Nancy and ignore me.
You had mentioned you had studied English at home, reading and writing, and did you, when you came here, did you take the English language program?
Yes.
Just tell me about that and how it helped.
Well, I take like a semester, like 5 class.
5 hours?
No, actually it's like five classes: writing,
Classes, okay.
listening, speaking, reading, writing, and yeah, a semester. And the second semester is the same, but I don't have speaking and listening. But I still take like some writing and reading stuff.
Did that give you an additional edge as you studied Did that help you learn to listen and speak it more fluently?
Well, I think they helped me how to write and read and a lot. But for speaking and listening, you might want to talk to American.
Okay.
To be honest.
That's good. It's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just taking time to walk right here.
I can give you a copy of my tape too.
Oh, really? That would be helpful.
So Mark has.
Well, why did you come to Ball State to study rather than another American university?
Well, I think Ball State has a representative from my house come to my country, and I have known one alumni. She graduated from journalism major,
Oh, okay.
and accidentally it's the same major that I want to apply to the U.S. universities. So I met her in that fair. Like, I think Ball State come to my country like once a year, and I met her over there, and I have good conversation and meet her later. That's why I applied for Ball State.
In terms of the programs, what interested you in Ball State?
I mean, what?
In the academic programs, what interested you about Ball State? Did you think it had some strengths over other universities?
They have, like in journalism department, for graduate school, they have literary journalism, which I like. I think I like, but it's tough. And they have photojournalism for undergraduate. But some school, they don't have photojournalism.
Okay.
So that's why I come.
When will you be finished with your studies?
When? To be optimist. Next fall.
Next fall? Okay. So you will get to spend a little time in the new building.
Yeah, one semester, I think. A good excuse. I want to use that building.
Well, you were telling me as we were walking over that you have an individual study with your, in terms of your photojournalism. You're studying with two professors, and it seems to be rather individual attention. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, like Ball State, they don't have a graduate program for photojournalism. But I talked to a professor that I want to, but it's undergraduate. So I talked to him. Actually, I worked with him last summer. And he want working hard person to work for because it's individual working. So I talked to him and he said it's okay. So I can take all of the photojournalism class as a graduate class, but I have to take undergraduate class too.
Sure.
So.
What do you get a lot of one-on-one attention from the professor and lots of instruction and direction?
As an international student?
Yes.
Yes. Because he is kind of stuttering. He afraid that I would not understand what he's saying. Every time when he said something, especially about a quiz, he's going to ask me again, are you sure that you understand me? Yeah, usually he has some separate sheet for me though.
Okay. What surprised you about Ball State?
What surprised me?
When you came here, maybe I should ask, what were some of your first impressions of the campus?
The campus is okay, but I like people.
Okay.
The people are nice, very nice.
Tell me specifically, what are the nice things about Ball State people in Indiana that you enjoy?
Well, they are friendly, and well, actually this is the main thing. And the people that I have met, they are kind of care about me, and they are curious about like culture, international cultures, and yeah, they help me a lot.
Oh, good.
That's why I kind of enjoy being here.
Have you used the International House very much to help you in settling here on campus?
I have friendship families from my house, and I have got conversation partner. It's like American who volunteer to talk to me sometimes, like during a week. It's like a volunteerism program in iHouse that help international students to speak better.
Okay, so you have a conversation partner. Is that another Ball State student, or is
Yes, she's Ball State student, and you can choose the one that have the same common as yours.
has
Right.
the same?
Common, like they're gonna ask you the questionnaire first, like what I am interested in, like what female or male that I want to be my conversation partner, stuff like that, and it's gonna match you with the person that have the same common, the same
Oh,
interest.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know about that program. Tell me about your friendship family. What kinds of things do you do with your friendship family?
Well, fortunately, my friendship family, like a husband, a male, he's from Thailand, but he married American, but he has 2 sisters. Well, but when we have like Christmas Eve or Thanksgiving or whatever, he's gonna invite me to come and stay with him if I want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So have you went for Thanksgiving or some other holidays?
Usually I went, last year I went for New Year, and usually like during the weekend, if he's going to somewhere, if they're going to somewhere, they're gonna call to ask me if I want to go.
Okay.
They're gonna come to pick me up.
So what are some of the places you've been with your friendship family that you might not have been able to go to?
No, actually I just been just around Indiana with them.
Right, well, yeah, that's good.
Okay, is in Muncie, in Indianapolis, in his house. Actually, that's all, but
Okay.
it's gonna be in the same place over and over just because sometimes we come with a group of international students. This year, his student, I mean, he has a new student come every year, but his friendship family this year is from Taiwan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Did you go last year for Thanksgiving?
no, I didn't go.
Okay. Have you been to stayed with them for another American holiday?
I did not go with them, but I went to some friends.
That's great.
So they were here.
What does it mean to you to have a friendship family?
This is good because, well, actually I have someone to talk with, like someone who are older than me to talk with, and my friendship family, they went to my country last year and they met my parents.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so they know each other right now, so I am in control.
So they talk and they compare notes.
How is Paul doing over there? And they start talking about me.
That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gosh,
They've seen your parents since you have, man. That's right.
yeah.
Where are you from?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Are you
What-
from a big city or?
I'm from Bangkok.
Okay.
What would you tell some of your friends from Thailand about Ball State?
Well, I think I like Ball State, and just because the reason that I told you guys before about the people and the environment. I like cold weather, so it does matter for me. Yeah, and well, I think the causes are good, but mainly I feel like if the causes are good and the people are good too, it's gonna be the best. Just because I feel like the environmental is the best choice that you might want to pick to study. So, yes.
Now, would you mind saying that to them? How would you say that to them in your language?
About Ball State.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay.
And you can make a mistake and we won't know.
That's right. You can stutter or whatever. We wouldn't know.
How long do you want?
Just a short
Just
piece.
what you said. Like, I mean, that. length.
Okay, don't laugh at me, okay? Because it sound different. ที่นี่เป็นสถานที่ที่ดีมากนะคะ ถ้าสมมติว่าอยากจะมาก็คนที่นี่ก็ nice มาก แล้วก็คิดว่าเป็นสถานที่เป็นที่เรียนที่น่าเรียนที่หนึ่งนะคะ สวัสดีค่ะ I say something about here is nice to study and it might be the choice that they want to come to study abroad. Yeah, the same meaning.
It's all right. Very good.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. What was their story about?
I think I am building homepage. They saw it and they offer me and they come here.
Wow. All the way from. Wow. That's impressive.
It is impressive. that magazine is October 24th. After that, they will give me
Oh, really?
some.
I want to see a copy. Okay. First thing's real easy. So you say your name and spell.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Akihiro Numata. Please call me Aki. It's easy.
Spell that, please.
AKIHIRO NUMATA.
And you're a sports administration major.
Uh-huh.
Good. And you'll be graduating in 2001.
I hope so.
You hope so.
Stand right in front of me.
Okay. All right.
So you kneel down just a little bit.
Kneel down? Oh, I understand. Why did you choose why did you choose Ball State?
Because my professor in Japan graduate master school here, Ball State. So he said you can go to the Ball State, and I was taking care of Ball State student, the Far East program.
Oh, okay.
They came my university, Tokyo Gakugei University,
Yes.
and I knew that delegation leaders, delegation members. Then so I choose here because I have a lot of friends already.
That's great. That's great. And you came here to study sports administration.
Yes.
What advantages do you think Ball State has in that program that another American university doesn't have?
Actually, I didn't know the other university because I had got a job then, but after that I choose to come here, so I didn't look it up the other university because I know the Ball State is good university because the 1997, 1998 I visited here.
Oh, visited here before. Did you visit friends here or?
I came here the 1997. I came here visit my friend and visit J Park.
Okay.
And 1998, my university and Ball State University take contract as a sister university. I came here for that.
Okay. Tell me, what are your impressions of Ball State faculty?
Faculty, comparing with Japanese university, they are very friendly and kindness. And I think the delegation teachers, delegation leaders, I know that person very well because 1997, Dr. Pinger, he's now my host.
Oh, okay. And Dr. Pinger is
Physiology department.
okay.
And also the 1999 leaders, Dr. Maxwell,
Yes.
he's in the administration building. He's very good, my golf friend. We play golf together.
Okay.
And one of my purposes, I beat him. I want to beat him with golf.
So what is it like when you beat your professor at golf? How do they take that?
I'm not taking golf class, but it's cheap here, cheap to play here.
Oh, okay.
In Japan, it's more than $100 or $200 one time,
Wow.
and it takes 2-hour drive from downtown to the golf place, and play golf, paying $200 and come back. So it's we spend one day long.
Wow.
From the very early morning and late night.
What do you think in general, especially being in sports administration, what do you think of Ball State's sports facilities?
I think especially Wooden Arena is very good facilities, and also I feel the American, I don't know about exactly, but American athletic sports player, athletes are handled with like a professional in Japan. So when I was swimmer, for example, I go to the other place as to join the swimming competition. I pay board and ticket by myself, and if I get injured, I went to the doctor's place, paying by myself. So I envy the Ball State athletes, and the facility is very good. and almost all Japanese school doesn't have the stadium. I mean, with the seat for audience.
Oh, okay. That's unusual to have that much seating
Yes.
at the stadium. What other specifics do you think makes the Ball State sports facilities good?
I think for example, the Irving gym, it's a workout room. It's very good because, in Japanese culture, not many people doing workout.
Oh, really?
After you finish here, what kind of job will you have? What do you hope to do with your degree?
I think one of my biggest purpose to come here is, to learn English and experience. I think not for degree. So actually, degree is very important, but the experience is more important for me than getting degree.
That's very interesting. What specifically about the experience of being here has helped you? You feel has helped you?
I think the one day. I mean, every day that I meet the American people, and sometimes I go to my host family's house and eat dinner with them, and take my job, GA work. Meet some Chinese people, the Korean people, and also taking care of Japanese people is very good experience for me. And for example, even the talking with Dr. Park is very good experience for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
What would you tell another, maybe friends of yours in Japan who might be considering looking for a university? What would you tell them about Ball State? What would you tell them?
First of all, I want to say that, Ball State is safety place. As you know, Japan is, I think, super safety country because almost everywhere, and even the girls can walk everywhere in Japan. But it is said America is very dangerous country in Japan, but here is very safety. I think I mean on campus.
Okay. Yes.
And I can see girl walking street alone like at midnight or over the midnight. So I think here is very safety, and the other is I think the tuition is cheaper than the other university.
Okay.
So that is good for the student, because in Japan we pay tuition for semester. And in case of me, I went to the National University. That is 5,000 per year. Only 5,000. But even the private university is 7,000, 8,000. But that is per semester. No, per year. So the American university is more expensive. So I think the first is safety, the second is tuition. The other is Dr. Park always tell me, Ball State is good for you because there is nothing to pray. I mean, nothing to pray is to pray. The only universities and the only bar is like in the village, BW3, the Dew Street, and that is only the praying place. So. He said, "Good. If I was in Tokyo, I can do anything to pray."
So there's lots of distractions.
Wait till this car comes by.
Wait.
Not too bad. Yeah, we've been sitting here just for a few minutes.
Mhm.
And you had one guy came up and talked to you.
Uh-huh.
You've waited several people. You must know. A lot of people know you.
I don't know, but I think I colored my hair to like a yellow, the brown. Dr. Park said no, but I think this is good for recognize people can recognize me easily thanks to this hair.
It looks really actually great. I like it.
But Dr. Park doesn't like it. He always.
We're waving at people here. They know you.
Have you made a lot of friends?
Yeah, because the one is I'm GA now, so I have the friend of GA, and the other is one of my work is taking care of the people who is from Japan and something.
What do you do for your graduate assistantship?
What you mean?
What do you do for your GA? What do you do?
My job is the help Dr. Park's job for his program. So as you know, the GA have to work the 20 hours
Yes.
per week, but 5 hours I'm in office, the physical education department, and the other 15 hours, for example, the last month we have the university.
Yes.
2000, and then I think I worked more than 10 hours per day. So now I don't have any work now, but sometimes its average is 20 hours per week. So for example, the guests coming from the other country, I will do my job. But that is fun, I don't like I'm in the office.
Yeah.
I like being out.
State has
Ball
there-
State University is everything you need in Japanese. So you could say
In
it.
Japanese?
Can you say that in Japanese?
Ball
Ball
State-
State University is everything you need.
Translate that in your head.
Ball State University is everything you need. Okay. Oh. Ball State. Actually, Japanese language doesn't have everything you need. If I translate directly, it's very not suck.
It doesn't say
No.
translate well. Like
So
Ball State has
everything you
all the
need.
drugs you need or something.
Nancy
And it was
said.
Nancy.
Everything you need. Harvard. It's everything you need. Everything you need.
Has all the stuff. Has all the.
I know. I get everything you need on my homepage, but I can't do it. So I put the something you need.
Okay.
Okay. How about this? Everything you need. I can little bit change the. You can do everything you want to do.
Good.
It's
That's good.
good.
That's good.
Same meaning in
Oh
Japanese.
yes, yeah,
Very good.
that's very good.
Okay.
Yes.
It's okay?
Yes, go ahead.
ボールステート大学では何でもできます。以上。
All right.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
You said specifically you found Ball State very comfortable.
Yeah.
How comfortable?
How comfortable?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that? When I walk in the campus, like I can see a lot of tree and the building is really organized. I mean, like the landscape is very good. The design, I like it, and I feel very open. Yeah.
Do you come outside to study sometimes?
Yeah. I like the sitting on the grass, and I don't smile.
We're pounding.
Especially I like the fall and the summer because it's very nice. So I can sit outside to study. I just can, like the Americans, I lay down in the grass and then I can study. I really enjoy it.
Great.
What
about the technology at Ball State? How has that helped you in your studies?
I think it's great, especially like computer lab and like the department office. They provide a good technology and a computer, and they provide some software for me to learn about the new technology.
When you came here, did you study in the English language program?
No. I just like study a little bit by myself, and it's just some requirement like learning basic English.
If another student from your home country, your home city, was looking around at American universities,
Yeah.
what would you tell them about Ball State? Why would they come? Why should they come here?
I think I will tell them about my experience and what I can study here, what is good for study here. I will recommend Ball State.
Would you like her to? Your native language is
Cantonese and Mandarin.
and Mandarin too.
Yeah.
Do you want her to say?
Yeah.
Can you say every Ball State has everything you need in Mandarin and Cantonese?
I mean say in Chinese?
Yes.
Yeah,
Does
of
it
course.
translate okay?
Yeah. Okay, I speak Mandarin first.
Okay.
Let me see the good way to speak. Okay.
You can look right here. when
And
you
look
say
right
it.
OK，我可以學到我最喜歡嘅東西在 Ball State University。我可以學到我最喜歡同埋佢最喜歡嘅 computer 同埋business 喺 Ball State University。That's
Great.
understand?
I know.
I got something about business.
I
What did you say?
I said like, I can learn whatever I want in Ball State, and I can especially in computer science and MBA.
Great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about your experiences here?
The people, very nice.
I do want to ask one thing, specifically about the graduate program. What advantage does the Ball State graduate program have over some of the other schools you may have looked at?
Yeah, I look at other school. Actually, I can apply another school for my MBA, but my department, finance departments, provide a very good opportunity for me is to be their graduate assistant, and then they help me a lot and then teach me a lot. So finally, I said I will choose study MBA, another major in Ball State.
What is your assistantship?
Finance.
And what do you do for it?
I'm doing like the research for my professor and assistant my professor to do like his class, prepare his class. And now I'm doing the web page for my finance department. So they just ordered a new software. I'm really glad they just got it, and then we are going to start to create our finance website.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's I really like here.
You said the people you liked about Ball State.
Yeah.
Go ahead, expand on that.
Spend that? Okay. The people around here are very nice, and it made me very comfortable. My first time here, I came here, it was snowing, so I cannot recognize the campus. But I asked them, where can I go? They just point where, and then some of them, they just, okay, follow me, I can bring you there. And it was very, very nice. And when I walk on the campus, like even I don't know them, they still say, hi, how are you? And I feel very comfortable, like they accept international students. I just feel very, very comfortable. That's what I thought. That's what I think.
What about your professors?
My what?
Your professors.
Professor? They treat me very well. That's why I really like it. Like they sometimes like not just my work, my job, and even my study. And sometimes I do my research, and I can ask them their opinion. And then sometimes they can give me like more advice, or maybe you can go this way, and maybe you can go that way. So they can help me like narrow down the topic, and how to say, just help me a lot. And then it's very nice to me. So I really appreciate them. That's what I want to say here.
What did
Yeah.
you say in your first time you contacted your family back home? Did you phone them or did you write them? What was the first thing you told them about Ball State?
I said, everything is fine, don't worry about me. That's what I told to them. And Yeah, I think basically, yeah. Every time they said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, of course." And then they asked me my job and my study. I said, "Yeah, everything is doing fine, but I still have to take care of myself." That's it.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else?
No.
No.
Great.
Okay.